Hello everyone, welcome to my Emmerdale channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The dusk light over Corriedale, the quiet valley that lay just beyond Emmerdale's northern ridge, always had a way of softening even the hardest days. But tonight, it felt different, still and heavy and watchful, as though the hills themselves were holding their breath. Robert Sugden and Aaron Dingle, Robron, to the villagers who loved them, feared for them, gossiped about them, were driving back from Corriedale Farm when the first sign of trouble flickered into view. A lone truck sat abandoned by the stone bridge, hazard lights blinking like warning beacons. "Something's not right," Aaron muttered, narrowing his eyes. Robert nodded, pulling the car to a stop. "Ray and Celia were supposed to meet us here. They said they'd wait." Ray Hargrave and Celia Moorcroft, Corriedale's newest livestock managers, had been well-liked, quick to laugh, never too busy to lend a hand. Their arrival had breathed new life into the farm, and their plans for a rare breed expansion had everyone excited. No one could imagine why the pair would disappear without a trace. Aaron stepped out first. The air smelled of damp moss and cold metal. "Ray? Celia?" Silence. Robert frowned. Keys are still in the ignition. They wouldn't just leave the truck. Then they saw it. Tracks in the mud, leading toward the wooded edge of Corriedale Gorge. Not footprints exactly, more like something dragged. A chill tracing his spine, Aaron glanced at Robert. "We're not leaving, not until we know what happened." The woods swallowed them whole, branches whispering in the wind. A faint metallic clatter echoed from deeper within, a sound that didn't belong to any animal. Robert gripped Aaron's hand. "Stay close." They crept forward until the trees thinned and the ground dipped sharply. The gorge yawned below, its rocky depth shrouded in mist. And on the ridge, illuminated by moonlight, stood two figures, Ray and Celia, alive, but not alone. A man dressed in dark hiking gear was forcing them toward the edge, his voice low, furious. "You should have listened. Corriedale was never yours to take." "Who is that?" Aaron whispered. "It's Celia's ex-business partner, the one she said kept emailing threats." The man shoved Ray hard, Ray barely catching himself before the drop. Celia cried out, "Please, Daniel, stop! We're leaving Emmerdale. We're done fighting you." "Liar!" Daniel raised something metallic, an iron rod or a length of pipe. "If I can't have Corriedale, no one will." Robert moved first. He burst from the trees, shouting, "Hey, leave them alone!" Daniel spun, startled, giving Ray the chance to wrench free. But the sudden motion sent Daniel stumbling right into Aaron, who tackled him before he could regain balance. The scuffle was messy, desperate. Stones slid, fists swung. The gorge loomed beneath them like an open mouth. Daniel grabbed a fistful of Aaron's jacket, trying to drag him toward the edge. "Aaron!" Robert cried. With a surge of fear-fueled strength, Robert lunged. He caught Aaron's arm just as Daniel's grip slipped on the wet ground. With a yell, Daniel tumbled backward, but snagged a jutting branch, dangling precariously halfway down the slope. Ray was already calling the police. Celia crouched, shaking, repeating, "I'm so sorry. I never wanted any of this." Robert pulled Aaron into a fierce embrace. "Don't ever scare me like that." Aaron smirked weakly. "Reckon danger follows us, love." And by the time emergency crews arrived, Daniel had been rescued and taken into custody. Corriedale's quiet returned, but the valley felt changed, like it too was catching its breath again. Ray and Celia stood by their truck, bags packed. "We're leaving tonight. Corriedale's too much for us now." but thank you for everything." Ray squeezed Aaron's hand, then Robert's. "Look after the valley for us." As the truck rolled away, Aaron leaned against Robert's shoulder. "Think Corriedale will ever be peaceful?" Robert kissed his hair, smiling. "With us around, not a chance." And the hills, calm at last, seemed to agree.